right.
All right. So I didn't get to ask the last right of this, but I'm going to ask.
I'm afraid already.
Yeah, I got to, because we got teased about this 2 episodes ago about the other DC heroes and their acknowledgement through Black Lightning. And we've already seen the annual crossover. Are we going to maybe potentially see either other DCTV heroes coming to Freeland, or are we going to see Black Lightning and his family maybe going to Star City, Central City? Is this going to happen?
This is what I can say. And it's not a lot. What I can say is, if anything happens, which I'm not saying it's going to, it will be out of Freeland. But like Salim said, this is Jefferson and his family. It's about them, right? So we're not super anxious to jump in, because if you look at the other shows are macro, and we're more micro.
Yeah.
Well, they deal with saving the world, like nuclear holocaust. We deal with drug dealers in the neighborhood. So the stories, it would have to be a special story in order for it to actually work perfectly, but it will be from the lens of Freeland, if and when it ever happened, which at this point we are here, they are there, and that's cool for now.
All right.
As a writer, is there any particular character that you identify with and you're like, this is my voice, I can really write for this particular character?
It's a two-pronged answer.
You can have two answers, that's all good.
Okay, so Jefferson is like the guy I always want to be. Jefferson's the person I hear in my head, and that person I'm trying to teach my nephew how to live his life and try to be the example. And Tobias is just fun to write. Like it's like the Darth version of Jefferson. It's kind of like you have those thoughts that you never act on, and Tobias acts on them. And it's just fun.
Speaking of that, can you speak to the process of writing his dialogue? Because he has such a really good dialogue that you kind of, like, when he speaks, I kind of have shivers go through my body. Be honest with you.
It's like you can write 3 lines of Tobias,
yeah,
and you try to find the best words to fit in those 3 lines, just to give what he's trying to say, but in a way that's like, he's intelligent and he's menacing, and he doesn't care about anyone except his sister.
Right.
That's the only person he cares about. Cyanide and Joy Toledo, he has affection for her.
Yeah.
But he loves his sister, and that's it.
Yeah.
So we went from a vengeance story between Tobias and Jefferson, or Black Lightning, however you want to look at it, but he was all like, I got to kill him because he killed my father.
Right.
But now you've escalated this to, now it's like, oh, he killed my sister. So how, you talk about stuff being minor and nuclear, I feel like this is about to get nuclear.
A little bit.
It's the Michael Keaton Batman, where Joker's like, you made me, and Batman says, you made me first. That's pretty much what this is.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Nicely done. So, on the ASA, are you guys going to use them as, like, just for season 1, or kind of setting up the whole ASA arc as, if you get a season 2, season 3, so on?
There's going to be an overarching bigger back. Like, in all the other series, like, you start here.
Right.
This is never where we end. This is usually the beginning, and it'll get bigger and bigger and more convoluted, and then it'll go back to the beginning, and then it'll get bigger and get more convoluted. So the ASA is, there will be other iterations of a big bad, but the ASA could carry on, may not. Just have to just tune in and see.
I mean, it will.
On the case of Gamby, if he's a double-edged sword because he's helped the family so much. If you know the comics, obviously you know the fate. So you have a choice, kind of, as a TV show. Do you help one of their allies and keep them going, or do you stay
true to the comics?
Yeah.
I'm a comics guy. I'm a superhero guy. Staying true to the comics, we could do, but that we can do that in 7 years. We don't have to do it now. I mean, his fate is his fate, but we can change his fate. That's the beauty of this new medium. I mean, it's the beauty of this show is just different. Like we've taken the source material and we stayed as true to it as possible, but we have a little wiggle room to just create a bigger world and do bigger things. And I'm excited for it.
Was that a dilemma that you guys were thinking about early in the
Well,
development?
you have to plan all of it ahead, and you like, what do we want to do with? And we kick stories around back and forth, but at the end of the day, our cast, you will see them. You will see them in some iteration or the other. Like Lala died, he came back.
It's true.
Yeah.